Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Funkhauser's Listicuffs, the game show that pits KSR personalities against each other in a head-to-head trivia matchup. Today, we have a special KSR Football Podcast edition of Listicuffs. First up in today's matchup is the host of the KSR Football Podcast, Nick Roush. Nick, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you. And just like the KSR podcast, there were some technical difficulties, but
how are you feeling? Are you confident? Do you feel like you are pretty knowledgeable in the trivia area?
I'm great at knowing everything that's just useless trivia. My friends call me to ask me random questions all the time, so I'm prepared for this. Lorenzen can beat me in a lot of things, but not random trivia.
All right. Challenge has been thrown down. Obviously, our other contestant is UK's all-time leading quarterback, recent Hall of Fame inductee, and T-shirt mogul, Jared Lorenzen.
How we doing, man?
Doing great. Thank you for being on the show. If you win, will there be a special commemorative Throwboy T-shirt?
There's a pretty good possibility that it'll just say champ. Be worn every Tuesday night as we do the podcast. So I will continue to rub this in.
Jared, are there any particular categories that you're hoping for tonight?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I pretty much know it all. So no real... No, see, this is the thing, man. I got kids, so I can go younger Disney movies. I can go, I'm old. I've been around a lot longer than Roush, so we're good.
All right. I like the confidence.
He's a funny guy. He's got jokes.
I like it. A little bit of animosity here. I think it means it's time for us to throw down some listicuffs. Guys, the way this game is played, very simple. I'll ask a question that will have multiple answers. You'll take turns answering the question. As soon as one person gets 3 strikes, whoever's had more correct answers will win the round. Once you win 2 rounds, you win this matchup. Jared, you won the toss, mainly because Roush couldn't get his computer to work. So you will get to go first. You'll get to select our category tonight. Your choices are, in the first round, college basketball or movies.
That's a good one. Let's go. All right, Roush, I'm going to your wheelhouse. Let's go college basketball.
All right, college basketball is the category. 12 correct answers to this question. We're looking for the colleges with the best winning percentage in the aughts. So from 2000 to 2009, the 12 colleges in Division I basketball that had the best winning percentage.
I'll take Kentucky.
Kind of a trap question. I got 3 words for you, Jared. Billy Clyde Gillespie. Unfortunately, Kentucky.
Great. Well, you know what? I'll go wrong with Kentucky. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I agree. It would have been my first guess, too. Kentucky was actually 19th in the odds. All right, Roush.
That's a dumb game. Let's pick another one.
Roush, opportunity for you to jump in the lead here.
I hate to do this, but I got to go with Duke first.
That is the number 1 answer. Duke had a 829 winning percentage during that time. They're still terrible, but number 1. All right, Jared, back to you.
Oh, God, this is so bad. I don't even know basketball. I'm going to go, this is just throwing one out there. What about Memphis?
Ooh.
Memphis is correct. They were technically, according to the record book, they were 11th, and we were looking for the top 12. However, if you include the seasons that were vacated, they were 5th. So either way, they're in the top 12, depending on how you feel about vacated games.
We'll take it.
Absolutely. Roush, back to you. 1-1.
Even though I hate Jim Calhoun, I got to go with UConn because I'm pretty sure that's when they started really turning it on, was the 2000s.
UConn, number 6. That is correct.
Of course it is.
This is like your wheelhouse, isn't it, Roush?
Yeah, I'm kind of a nerd about this stuff. So, Jared, let's see what you got.
Gonzaga.
Ooh.
Gonzaga.
Going
Very
deep.
interesting choice. Headed out west. It is the number 3 correct answer. Very successful in the aughts. Big win, big get for Jared there. Roush, back to you.
All right, this is where it's getting tougher. But I'm going to be boring and stay in Tobacco Road and go with North Carolina.
Nothing makes me happier than being able to tell you that you are wrong on that. North Carolina was 13th. They had some rough seasons in there as well. We are back to all square at 2 apiece. Jared.
I'm going to go it seems like they're in the Final Four every other year. I'm going to go Michigan State.
Good call.
I thought that would have been right. It is incorrect. They
Are you kidding me?
16th. I did. That was shocking to me.
Wow.
That is strike 2. I can't believe that. Because they had those really good teams in the early 2000s. Used to battle with Tubby's teams. Must have had some down years in there, too.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to go with Florida. They had the back-to-back national championship teams, and the SEC was never great. So I think Florida's got to be in there, right?
You are back in the lead at 3-2. That is correct. Florida was 5th. Jared, you need to get one right here, or Roush will take a 1-0 lead.
No pressure.
I can't believe I'm down with using Kentucky and Michigan State, by the way. Let me go, and I hate the team, but let me try Kansas.
That is correct. They were number 2. 3-3.
All right.
Now it gets kind of tough.
Okay. I hate this team too. I hate their coach, everything about him, everything he stands for. But they had Carmelo, and they were pretty good. I'm going to go with Syracuse.
Syracuse was 15th, so that is incorrect.
Woo!
We are at 2 strikes apiece. You each have 3 correct answers by my count. So basically, next correct answer wins. If it's tied, we go into sudden death, lightning round. Jared, what do you got?
I'm going to go with another Wildcat team and go out west. Arizona?
Oh. It's not right. That can't be.
Arizona is incorrect. Did not even crack the top 20.
I have no idea, man.
You got the wrong Wildcats. Villanova Wildcats for the win.
We're going to sudden death. Villanova also incorrect.
Man.
So we'll go back and forth still. We're playing until we get a winner here.
Oh, gosh. This is bad, Jared. No wonder we're football guys.
No kidding. Do I want to? I mean, I hate to do this.
Oh, you're going to, aren't you?
I think I'm going to go with Hookergate. Can I go Louisville?
You can, but also I'm very happy to say that they are not in the top 20 during that time period.
That's fine. I'll take that.
They are. That's a good way to not get one. Anything that's a loss for Louisville. Roush, if you get this right, if you get one here, you win the opening round.
Man. I'm drawing a blank. I want to say Texas, but I know that can't be right.
Well, no. You said it.
No. I said it can't be right. I'm going to say, oh man, let's just throw one out there. I'm going through all the conferences and I'm getting nothing, so I'm going to say Ohio State. Why not?
Did not crack the top 20. Jared is still alive.
What about little old Butler?
Butler is number 12. That is correct. Correct. Roush, you got to get one right. You do have a chance to answer. You got to get this right. Jared takes round number 1.
Okay, I'm going to say Georgetown. Shot in the dark.
Congratulations, Jared. Another combined victory for the double duty.
Never a doubt.
Roush, you should have said Texas.
No!
Here are the ones you did not get.
Oh, man, why did I just do it? I should have gone with my gut.
Here are the ones you did not get. Utah State, Pitt, Oklahoma, Illinois, Texas.
Illinois, okay.
Jared, you were up.
Never a doubt.
Gosh. Man, I'm feeling like I was during the Eastern game. This is getting me all excited, getting me all so close, so close.
Nick, you get to pick the next round, or pick the category for the next round. Your choices are soccer or U.S. states. Soccer or U.S. states.
I figured it'd be a huge curveball to go with the other football, but I know my U.S. states pretty well. I collected all the 50 quarters. We're going to the U.S. states.
All right. You have taken U.S. states. 10 correct answers are on the board. For the years between 2009 and 2013, name one of the top states with the top 10 highest per capita income. States that had the highest per capita income during that time period. Basically now.
We'll start with the big city. I'll go New York.
New York is correct. Number 8.
All right, I'll take it.
Jared?
California.
California, incorrect. Incorrect. Maybe too many people.
Yeah, I was going to guess with that too, Jared, but so don't feel bad. Let's go with is Nantucket in Massachusetts? I'm gonna go Massachusetts. Yeah, Massachusetts. Martha's Vineyard. Yeah.
You know what? Massachusetts is one of the top 10. That is correct. You're up to
Told you I know my states, Lorenzen.
Yeah, crushed you, bro.
I know my states, but good Lord.
Hi, Jared.
Jeez, Florida.
Strike 2. Strike 2. Cavatavi. All right.
Hey, I named 2 states.
Roush feeling a little cocky at this point. Up 2-0 in this category. What do you got?
Rhode Island's the smallest state, and it's up in the Northeast, so I'm going to roll the dice with Rhode Island.
You going to roll the dice with Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled strike number 1. Not on the list. Jared, still alive. Got to get one.
Not for long, I have a feeling. Going big cities, Chicago, Illinois.
We are all tied up at 1. Congratulations.
Good Lord.
Kind of a tough question. Correct answers in order: Connecticut, Maryland, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Virginia, New Hampshire, Alaska, New York, Colorado, Minnesota.
I didn't know they had money in Alaska. I thought they just collected like furs and
They got oil money.
It's all those people hunting gold.
Makes sense.
As far as I can tell. All right.
You know what, though? I don't think anybody's going to be surprised I missed that one.
All right. We are all tied at 1 going into the final round. Jared, because you missed that last question, you get to select the next category. And you might have a tough choice here. The categories are pre-selected. Your choices are either college football or potent potables. So questions about alcohol beverages.
Only because I think I have to do it.
You have to.
No, I don't. College football.
You selected college football. All right, we've got 12 correct answers on the board. Name one of the 12 largest by capacity college football stadiums.
Ooh,
You don't have to have the stadium name. You can just name the school that plays there. And it is for the regular stadium. So if they play a game at the Cowboy Stadium, Dallas Cowboys Stadium, that doesn't count. This is your regular stadium.
Well, I'll start at the worst place ever, Ohio State.
Of course, that is correct. Number 3, the Horseshoe. Here you really want to know.
I'm going to pick their rival at the Big House at Ann Arbor, Michigan.
That is correct. Number 1, the Big House. 1-1, no strikes.
I'll go number 2, which I believe is now that god-awful Orange in Tennessee.
That is correct. It's actually at 5 at this point.
Oh, wow.
But Neyland Stadium is correct. I can still hear Rocky Top ringing in my ears.
You and me both, buddy.
Let's keep it in the SEC and go to Death Valley at LSU.
That is correct. Number 6 on the list. All tied at 2 apiece. Still no strikes.
A&M just did a big thing. What about A&M?
Texas A&M. Kyle Field is now number 4.
Yeah.
Fourth largest, well over 100,000. 3-2. Jared leads. Roush, back to you.
I think this one should still be in there. The Swamp at Florida.
Number 12. Just slid in under the wire. 3-3.
Woo! I'll take it.
We are Penn State.
Oh, man.
That is the number 2 correct answer.
Number 2.
4-3. No strikes on the board. Roush, it is getting difficult.
Yeah, it is. It's getting really difficult because that was the next answer I was going to say. I've been to a couple places that were pretty big, and I don't know how they compare, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm just going to guess Between the Hedges, Georgia.
That is correct. Number 10.
Ooh, damn.
Okay.
Number 10. 4-4.
I like to live on the edge.
What about Bama?
That is correct as well. Number 7.
How did I think of that one? Come on.
I have no idea, but I'm glad you didn't.
Correct answers left. If this ends in a tie, we will go to a tie-breaking question.
There's no way we can get them all right.
There are 3 correct answers left. You have no strikes, either of you. But Roush, you are 1 question behind. So you're up.
When I think college football powers, I think of Texas. So they've got to have a pretty big stadium, even though it's pretty empty right now.
Darrell K. Royal Stadium has 100,119 seats, including 1 very hot seat for Chuck Strong. That is correct at number 8.
Whew, okay.
All time.
All right, now this is where, if we can finish this out.
I'm going to stay in the SEC and go Auburn.
That is strike 1. Auburn not on the list. They're in the top 20, don't make the top 12. You could put a lot of pressure here with the correct answer.
The Big 12 did me right last time, so I'm going to stay there and go with Oklahoma.
Strike 1 for you. On the list.
You went Oklahoma. What about Nebraska?
Also incorrect. Strike 2.
Damn.
Man, it's getting tough. This place was really big, and just because I've been there, it's worth a guess. I'm going to guess Williams-Brice Stadium, South Carolina.
That is incorrect. That is strike 2 for you as well. We have basically reached sudden death. 2 correct answers left. You each have 2 strikes.
Are they obvious?
I think I got it. Don't guess it, Jared, because I think I got it.
Florida State.
Incorrect. What do you got, Ralph?
Man, I was worried. I think it's going to be the home of Rich Brooks. Autzen Stadium in Oregon.
We are in sudden death. That is incorrect.
Good Lord. Notre Dame?
Incorrect. Ralph, back to you.
I don't even know. I don't even know where to go.
Well, pick one.
Clemson? Did you hear that? No, Clemson?
Clemson is incorrect.
Gosh.
I'll give you all 3 more guesses each.
Oh my gosh.
We'll go to a tie-breaking question if we need. So we won't stick on this
We'll be
one.
here all night.
Trying to go through. Michigan State.
Incorrect.
All right, Virginia Tech, Blacksburg.
Incorrect.
Man.
Arkansas.
No, sir. Incorrect.
Who haven't we guessed?
You can win it with a correct answer.
I'm just going to throw this out here. Ole Miss.
No, sir. That is incorrect. Jared, back to you.
Man, Washington?
No, that is incorrect.
I don't even know who goes to football games outside of that.
Can we go to Potent Potables?
Kansas State?
Kansas State is incorrect. If you all do not get this right, we will go on this round. We will go to a tie-breaking question.
Arizona State.
That is incorrect. Nick, this is your last opportunity, or we will move on to another question.
I'll throw out I don't know. Pittsburgh worked earlier. Pitt.
That is incorrect.
So we were on fire and stuck.
The 2 that you did not get are located in the same city.
What?
That city is Los Angeles.
Really?
UCLA with
the Rose Bowl.
and USC with Memorial Coliseum.
Man.
I forgot all about them.
Rarely filled. What we do, if we have a tie and we break it, we go to the question in that category you did not select. So it does go to Potent Potables.
Yes.
Sweet.
We will let Nick go first this round because Jared got to go on the question that ended tied. It's another top 12, and we're going to go ahead and play this through. So we'll do 3 strikes. In 2014, name one of the top 12 selling beers in the United States. And it was measured by the amount of money or sales in dollars of those beers.
Oh, well, I drink a lot of beer.
Potentially, a more expensive beer might they would have to sell less to get on the list.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with Miller Lite because, yes.
Great. It is less filling and is number 4 on the list. That is correct.
Can I go Bud Light?
Number 1. 1 to 1.
We'll fill out the triumvirate with the terrible, terrible Coors Light.
The Silver Bullet checks in at number 2. That is correct.
Nice and watery.
2 to 1.
That is nasty.
So bad. People drink it, but whatever.
What about Corona?
Corona is correct. Number 5. 2 to 2.
I'm going to go a little old-fashioned here. It's the new hipster thing, too. PBR. Old Pabst.
PBR is incorrect. Actually, at number 16 on the list. That's strike number 1 for you.
How about some old freshman year in college? Some Busch.
Busch is at number 9. And that is 3 for Jared.
Okay. I'm going to redeem myself with... He said Bud Light. Does that count Budweiser?
No. Different varieties count as different types of beers.
All right. I'm going to go with Budweiser.
The King of Beers checks in at number 3. That is correct. It is 3 to 3.
Can I stick with some more freshman year in college beer and go Natty Ice or Natty Light?
Ooh, because that's a big difference, Jared. The huge Natty
Light. Natural Light. You said PBR was the choice of hipsters. I feel like Natural Light is the new hipster beer. So much to the point that it is the number 6 best-selling beer in 2014.
Attaboy.
That is correct. 4 to 3 in favor of Jared.
Man, it's kind of rough that I'm drinking all these nice beers now. Growing up in the world, not drinking Natty Light all the time now. But I'm going to stay smooth with Keystone. Always smooth.
Keystone?
Keystone Light.
Keystone Light is number 12. Please
dude.
No bitter beer phase for you.
How about the equivalent of water? Michelob Ultra.
Oh, damn. Good call.
That's a woman beer there.
A lot of people out there watching their carbs. Mick Ultra number 8. That is correct. 5 to 4 in favor of Jared. Nick, you got 1 strike. There are 3 correct answers left.
My parents really like this beer. I think, a lot of people still drink it. I'm going to say Bud Select.
That is incorrect. Strike 2. Did not crack the top 20.
Man.
Your parents are just fancy.
They also drink Bud Ice.
What about a little Heine?
Heineken, number 10.
Heineken.
Damn it, Lorenzen.
Did it? Woo! Don't mess with me and my beer, boy. Come on.
Jared, 2 strikes for Nick.
You think I got this gut like this?
I'm gonna pick the champagne of beers. Miller High Life.
We're looking for the top 12. Miller highlight is number 13. Congratulations.
Killing me.
Congratulations, Jared. The two that you did not get, number 7, Bush Light.
Oh, man, it's my wife. God.
Bush Light. The slogan of Bush Light, of course, it tastes like college. Beer number 11 is Modelo Especial.
Oh, I would have never gotten that.
No.
Jared, congratulations. You are the winner this opening round matchup. You go on to face Drew Franklin in the semifinals.
Well, I'd like to say I was shocked, but again, I called my shot at the beginning. And what's even best is I get to tape the podcast tomorrow night. I will smack talk with Drew, and Nick will never hear the end of this.
Like many things.
Jared, how do you feel about your matchup with Drew? You feeling that?
I feel a lot better that there was not a beer question. If we can get away from the beer and fireball questions, I think I'll be okay.
All right, Nick, thank you for being on the show. Sorry, it was so close. This is the first time we've had to go to a tiebreaker. I really appreciate you being with us, and we are talking about possibly a consolation bracket. So hopefully you'll be able to be back for that.
Well, cheers.
All right, we will be back in a week with the 3rd episode of Listicuffs. Thank you for watching. Keep on reading Funkhauser. See you then. Go Cats.